Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope all you're good. I am Tipu from here. I am also good. Today we are going to do a new ESP32 OTA experiment, and this time we use AWS S3 Bucket and we using SIM A7670 module. And AWS S3 Bucket is very professional, so we will use that. But for this we need to use 4G module because SIM 800L have not the SSL support, so we need a 4G modem to connect with AWS cloud and make a OT update. So I just make a simulation here. We are going to do exactly same. So first we boot our ESP32. We will initializing our modem, actually ESP32 and SIM A7670G module, and then we will connect to network and we will connect with the APN, the internet, and then we will configure our SSL version, configure the SSL, and we will request the AWS S3 bucket to get the version, and we will already upload in the AWS version is different from the current version of the devices, and it will successfully read the server version that 1.0.1 and device version is 1.0.0. So update required, then we will start downloading the update, the bin file actually from the AWS S3 bucket, and it's directly flashing in our ESP32. Okay, then finally we will reboot our system. So this is very simple, and we will do exactly same. So let's see the circuit diagram. Okay, so this is the circuit diagram, and this is the 7th video of this series. Okay, so if you found this video today and completely new in this series, so I will suggest you please watch the first setup video. I will describe every step by step A7670G and ESP32 communication and circuit setup, powering, everything I describe. Okay, I already put the circuit diagram in the screen, and I also put the circuit diagram link in the description. So I suggest if you new this video today, please watch the setup video first, then you can proceed this video, okay, as well. So this is our circuit diagram, and now we will create a AWS S3 bucket. Okay, so let's go. Okay, you can see I am inside the AWS console, and I hope you can log in your console as well, and you can search here S3. So this is the S3, and open the S3. Okay, so it is the S3 console, and you can see I already have a bucket here, but I want to start from scratch. Okay, let's create a bucket, new bucket. So first, general purpose should be general purpose and need to give a bucket name. So our ESP32 OTA update storage. Okay, so this one, and we will keep this default. Okay, ACLs disable recommended, and block public access settings. We need to unblock this, uncheck this one, otherwise it will block everything. And we need to check this box, so I acknowledge that the current setting might result in this bucket and object with theme becoming public. Okay, so bucket versioning is the default one. Disable tag optional, we don't need to give a tag right now. Default encryption will be server side encryption with Amazon S3. Okay, and bucket key is enabled, so keep this same, exactly same, then click on create bucket. Okay, so our bucket name must not contain uppercase character. Okay, so we need to make all these to lowercase. I am sorry for that. And it's choice. Okay, so this one, let's create bucket. Okay, you can see I already created, this is the first one and this is the new one. So click on this, and we need to give the permission, and we need to update our bucket policy. So this is the bucket policy, and edit, and this is the session. I will put this session link in the description as well. Please copy this link, and you have to change this one, your bucket name. Okay, so how is gonna find this? This is your bucket name, so you have to put this bucket name in here. Okay, so exactly same. Okay, right now this is the same, so save changes. So it is updated. Okay, it is updated. Let's go the bucket storage again, and we need to upload our version.txt file. Okay, so I will create a version.txt file in the this one, and I put will okay, this one is our version.txt file 1.0.1. so upload this one. Okay, so upload. You can see we successfully upload our version.txt file. This is 5.0.b. This is a size actually, so click on this one, and you can see this is our object URL. Okay, we need to give this URL in our ESP32 code. Okay, so let's open our ESP32 code here. Okay, so this is the code you can see, and we need to change this version URL with this one. Okay, so this is our new URL, and we will change the current version with 1.0.1. Our server version, this will be a server version, but we will upload 1.0.0 in our code. Okay, and we need to change this URL firmware. So we need to change actually this portion. It is the same, exactly same name of your sketch. Okay, so this is the same name, but here is additional is .ino.bin, because our bin file name will be this one, the sketch name .ino.bin file. And let's create the sketch. So export compiled binary, and don't forget to change the APN here. Okay, and everything will be same. Okay, our sketch is complete, and let's upload our sketch in the AWS. Okay, so yeah, show sketch folder and build ESP32, and this one I told you it is the same, the sketch name .ino.bin file. Okay, so let's open our AWS bucket. Okay, so this one. Okay, so let's upload this first one and upload. You can see it is uploaded, and this is our binary file, bin file, and the object URL is the same. Okay, it is the same as our code. This one you can recheck it. This is that OTA storage. Oh, not this is the same. It is the previous one. We need to put this one. Okay, so this one we need to put here because our URL already changed here. Okay, so this one. So we need to make the sketch again. Export compiled binary. Otherwise, your firmware will be not getting. Okay, it will be getting the previous my first one. Okay, sketch is complete, and open the again the AWS and upload this new file. Okay, so upload. Okay, so upload done. Let's go to the code again. 1.0.0 actually, because we want to OTA update from the server version 1.0.1. Okay, so we need to downgrade, otherwise it show up to date. Okay, so let's upload this one 1.0.0. Okay, done uploading. Let's open our serial monitor and press a reset for this fresh. Okay, it will initializing our modem, and you can see wait network is connected and sync with APN. Okay, and you can see, and it is version checking, and server version is 1.0.1 and device version is 1.0.0. so it will start download. Okay, so let's wait for download our new firmware. Okay, it's start downloading. The size is this one, this byte, and let's wait for finished. And OTA is success, rebooting in 3 seconds, and you can see our system is rebooted. So I hope it will update with the new latest firmware. Let's wait again and checking version. and you can see server version is 1.0.1 and device version is 1.0.1. so our system is up to date. Okay, so this way you can easily use the AWS S3 bucket in your project, in your ESP32 project, in your product actually. Okay, so in this code I just want to show you everything is the same as previous video. Okay, and we need to connect with the APN. With the APN you can see, and we need to APN, you got the APN from your SIM card provider. Okay, and will sync with time. Okay, without syncing time, AWS on connect. So we will configure the AWS SNI and we will checking this version here. I hope you, if you go through the code, I hope you will find and understand the code structure. Okay, so this one I don't go through the code well. I will put this code link in the description, so I hope you can download it and successfully run it with your ESP32. If you face any problem, please comment. Okay, and if you find this video is useful, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.